All right, so grabbed my Morning 5 planner, as I always do, right? Grabbed my Morning 5 planner today and popped that sucker open. And right at the top, there is a quote. At the top of every page of the Morning 5 planner, there's a quote submitted by actual members of our community, the Rise and Grind community. And so right there at the top, there was a quote submitted by Lynette Neal. And the quote said this. It says, be the one your results require. Be the one your results require. And so I thought about that this morning. And I thought, I bought the shoes before I ran the miles. I enrolled in the marathon before I ever ran the miles. I announced I was running a marathon before I ever was a runner. Faith it till you make it. I love that sentence. Faith it till you make it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to rise and grind. Good morning and welcome to #Rise and Grind, the #1 morning show in the world filled with motivation, education, and inspiration. I am your host, Glenn Lundy, husband to 1, father to 8, and the founder of the 800% Club, the club designed to help you unlock your full potential. Each episode is filled with celebrity interviews, inspiring conversations, and the strategies you need to get ahead in your career and your life. So grab your pen and turn up the volume because it's time to rise and grind. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Monday. That's right, today is Monday, June 12th. 2023, and what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Monday, June 12th, 2023. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most, of this absolutely incredible day. Hey, do me a favor, those of you on Clubhouse, make sure you hit that share button at the bottom of the screen. Let's share this out into the Clubhouse streets. And those of you over on Facebook, you know the drill. Tag a friend, hit the share button, invite some folks to come join us right here on #Rise and Grind this morning. I would greatly appreciate it. Listen, I'm coming to you live from Lexington, Kentucky, where we are headed into a very, very special week. We have dealers, automotive dealers, from all over the United States and Canada, from all over the country, from all over the continent, I guess is a better way to put it, are flying in for our 800% Elite Automotive Club Elite Retreat. Right here in my offices, we will be holding the Stories Matters Retreat with special guest speakers, unique and memorable events, a ridiculous amount of learning and laughter. It's going to be amazing. It is going to be amazing. But what's even more amazing is that this experience that we'll have over the next couple days here in these offices is a full circle event. All right, it is a full circle event. November 2019, less than 4 years ago, November 2019, for an investment of $6,383, my wife and I rented a small conference room in downtown Lexington, about 15 minutes from here. And without having a clue what we were doing, and I mean not a clue, what we were doing, I made a post on social media that said that I was going to do a 2-day workshop, training in the automotive space, how to grow 800%, right? I just made a post. And there were 14 dealers that signed up for that event. And so fast forward, we get to the room, we've got 14 dealers, we got a little bit of water to drink in the back. We rented the room, it was $6,383. We had a projector so I could put some things on the screen, right? And that was it. Like me, 14 dealers, a projector, and a little conference room for 2 full days. And I had never done anything like this before, ever. Never done anything like this before. And at the time, my wife was nursing our 6th child. She was nursing our 6th child, and the bills were piling up. I was running out of money. Like, it was definitely an interesting situation, right? And so this had to work. This 2-day thing in a little conference room with a little bit of water, the investment that we made, the $6,000 investment that we made, like, this had to work, right? Like, it was a faith it until you make it moment. And at the end of the 2 days, 12 of those 14 dealers signed up for the birth of what is now known as the 800% Club. Most of which are still a part of the program today, which I am very grateful for that, right? John Paul Guidry's been there since day one. Kevin Stroh-Snyder's been there since day one. Matt Gassman, since day one, took a little hiatus and he's back. And now he's got his son in there as well, right? Jay Casey, been there since day one, right? And many more. I take a lot of, like, I really appreciate that. But at the end of the 2 days, 12 dealers signed up for what is now the 800% Club. And fast forward, we now serve over 200 dealerships across North America. We have a team of roughly about 15 people, a 9,700 square foot office space, and now we spend over $100,000 not just on an event, but we have 3 events a year. We spend over $100,000 each event, 3 events a year. And tomorrow, many of those original dealers, plus the ones that have been added to the program, they will all be right here in Lexington, Kentucky, again, for what is a full circle moment. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And on that note, I think we got to do some dancing around here because that makes me want to dance. I don't know about you. It gets me jacked up. It gets me way jacked up. I'm like, dang, man. Little tiny investment. Faith it till you make it. Right? And this week is going to be absolutely fire, man. I'm so excited to have all these amazing people here in our house here in Lexington, Kentucky. It's going to be phenomenal. But for those of you that are on this morning, hey, check it out. This is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching this live or you're watching on replay, say what's up, I'll say what's up back. Does that sound fair? Kim Fair, great to see you this morning. What's up, Tom Popelka? I'm glad you're here. Russell Hill is in the building. Tosh Queen, what up? Alicia Moore is in the building as well. Young Johnson and Michael Barrett. What's up, Michael? Jacqueline Underwood's in the building. Ramon Ray, great to see you. Renee Knorr and Tara Hope. Mr. Kevin Stroh-Snyder is in the building as well. Marilyn Wilkin, Tony with the keys, the guy who wrote, directed, produced this song that we rock out to almost every day is in the building. Zach Banks, Great to see you, Zach Banks. What's up, TM Hyman? Glad to see you and excited to see you in a couple weeks for our 4th of July event. We are going to be celebrating the 4th of July on July 1st. We have a big party over at our house. If you're a member of the Rising Ground community, just know you're always welcome at our 1st of July party. It'll be 1st of July this year. Kolo Mogani, I'm glad you're here. Christina Howard, Babs Alexander, Ryan Gallagher is in the building. Terrence Hyman, that's TM, aka Terrence. What's up, Kimberly? How you doing, Andrew? How you doing, Nicole and Miranda? I see Jeff and Blessing and Russell and Tom. Everybody's up here in the building. I love it, I love it, I love it. Don Sankey, great to see you as well. An OG 800% club member. I love you, brother. I'm so glad you're here. Listen, we are going to have another AI workshop. I've been obsessed with AI, learning all that I can. And so we are going to have another AI workshop also here in our offices on June 26th. So if you've got a small business or you're looking to grow and learn more in the world of AI, you're not in automotive. I guess if you're in automotive, you could join that too. But I'm starting to put some things together for people outside of automotive as well, using this AI stuff because it's pretty amazing. So if you want to come join us, it's going to be on June 26th. I want to let you know about that. And also, my friend Heather and I have been working on putting some different stuff together for you guys, as this morning show right here is going to continue to grow into a world-class powerhouse. And so make sure you stay tuned.
Lexington small business owners, are you struggling with limited budgets, not enough time, can't get your efficiencies up? Well, guess what? The new AI movement solves all of that, and it solves it quick. So listen, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna meet right here in Lexington, Kentucky, and we're gonna have the AI Matters Summit. This is completely free for small business owners. Right here, 541 Darby Creek Road. I need you here. Register below. We're gonna break down all things AI in your small business so you can get your time back, so you can scale, so you can monetize all the things. Even with less manpower, even with less resources, you can now get the things you want instantly, super quick. It's amazing. Come join me. I'm going to tell you all about it.
All right, Heather.
Yep.
So we're running around, meeting people, asking lots of questions.
Lots of them.
But there's one question we haven't asked yet. That question is, who's going to win at Vayner Sports?
I don't know.
Pass, kick, frisbee,
Don't know.
whatever all the things are.
No clue.
Who's going to win?
No, I don't know. Maybe you.
Well, we're going to find out in just a second. If it takes more than 9 seconds, I'm out. So we got to make it count. We got to make it count quick. Yeah. Oh, that's not how a good start.
Got it.
So we hope you guys are having a good time.
Ah!
We have the 2023 UConn, our field games forever Indiana.
I messed up on the very first throw. That first throw would have been. So listen, the show is coming a long way. Heather's such a good friend of mine. Her and I had a blast at VCon, and we got lots and lots and lots of video clips that are going to be coming to you soon. So stay tuned for those. But listen, as I was going through those clips, I was thinking September of 2016, Colin Kaepernick took a knee at an NFL football game. And for the next 14 months, the division and like just ugliness on social media just ate away at me. I mean, it really ate away at me. Like, here I was the general manager of the second largest used car franchise in America. And we were rolling, bro. Like, we were selling over 800 cars a month. We were attracting top talent from all over the United States of America. We were well known industry-wide. I was making big money, like big money without all of the all of the risk, right? It was like zero risk, making big money. And yet, all the things that were happening on social media, it just kept eating away at me. And listen, I'm a firm believer. If something like gets under your skin and it just won't go away, like it's really bugging you, I believe that that's God's way of calling you to do something about it, right? And so for $37, listen to this. For $37, I bought a ring light that holds a phone in it. I already had a little laptop, right? Like a little laptop that I used for work. Well, you know what I mean. I used a desktop at work, but I had a little laptop when I was traveling. And I set up in the utility closet of my house, because I have so many kids, I didn't want to wake anybody up. My wife was nursing our 5th child at that time. And I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a clue. I just knew that I had to do something about all this ugly on the internet. And so I went live at 5:30 a.m. and I called it #Rise and Grind. And the audience was small, but yet I acted like I was big. Right? Faith it till you make it. Now, fast forward, and we have spent, I don't know, roughly like $37,000 just on this studio alone, with all the lighting and all the equipment and the mics and the vibe board and all the stuff. You know, it started with $37 and a ring light, dude. Now we spent $37,000 on this studio alone. This show has been viewed millions of times in 167 different countries. We've raised over $1 million for different organizations and charitable opportunities. We've connected with people worldwide, right? All through like motivation, education, and inspiration. We've done 1,220 episodes as of today. It's a full circle moment, man. Faith it till you make it.
It's an urge. Truth be told, every champion has felt it. Every president has felt it. Every king has felt it. Every lion has felt it. Every winner has felt it. Every soldier has felt it. Every victorious person has felt it. The urge to quit. Don't you give up on your dream. I don't care if you don't have the money, you don't have the help, and you don't have the family for it, and you don't have the background for it, and you don't have the friends for it. Don't you give up on your dream. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. It may take you twice as long. You may have to take courses and classes. You might not read as fast. You might not move as quick. You might not have as much. But don't you quit. Don't you quit. Don't you quit. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. As weak as you are, as tired as you are, as many mistakes as you made, you do make a difference. There is something they would lose if you were not there. There was something that they would miss if you were not there. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. Keep hopping. It's for people that are trying to hop their way back home. come hell or high water, doing the best they can with what they got. That's who we are, doing the best we can with what we got. And we may not break any ribbons and we may not get any trophies, but if we can learn how to hang on in there, we'll be all right. I will not lie to you, I feel like going on. But I have seen days I did not want to get out of bed, didn't want to put on clothes, and didn't even feel like brushing my teeth. I've seen days so dark that I just want to keep driving, and I didn't even care where I ended up or what you called me. They came, and they passed, and they came to pass. I kept the faith. I kept it. I lost a lot of stuff. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of strength. I lost a lot of courage. I lost a lot of time. I lost a lot of money, but I kept down on my knees. I was still believing. Broke, I was believing. Lonely, I was believing. Betrayed, I was. If you lose a job, keep the faith. If you lose a spouse, keep the faith. If you bury your child, keep the faith. If you have to downsize, keep the faith. If you have to move in with your mama, keep the faith. If you're at your wit's end, keep the faith. If you have to catch the bus, keep the faith. If you have to thumb, keep the faith. If you get sick, keep the faith. If you lose your kidneys, keep the faith. If you got heart trouble, keep the faith. You might not get a new heart, but you gotta keep your faith.
Listen, I've learned, and I am continuing to learn, to live life at 800% is to cast a vision of yourself so far ahead of where you are that you have to become something different in order to achieve it. Become the one your results require. You see, small incremental steps don't require foundational change. Big, hairy, audacious goals with no clue how you're going to achieve them. That's 800%. Dude, this show, my business, the 12 miles that I ran yesterday, it's all a testament to this truth. You gotta faith it until you make it. Believe in something so big that it causes you to change who you are in order to become. She said, I want to be a huge superstar like Whitney Houston. I want to win a Grammy. I want to win America's Got Talent to help me get there. Faith it until you make it. See, that's 800%. You see, friends, that's a child of God right there. The God of the universe, the God that made everything. And she's no different than you and I. We've been endowed with this gift to be able to create, to be able to live out far beyond our wildest dreams and our wildest imaginations. But I'm learning that it takes that kind of confidence to be able to walk on a stage that you cannot see, in front of people that you'll never, ever, ever make eye contact with. And to believe at the highest level that you are a star. Faith it until you make it. The rest of that clip, it goes longer. They ask her to sing another song. She sings another song. And then you find out that that first song that she sang, she actually wrote that song. It was an original, which is usually the kiss of death on a show like that. She wrote that song. It was an original. They had her sing another one. They gave her a golden buzzer, pushed her all the way through to the finals. And friends, I'm here to tell you, man, when you believe at that level and are willing to put in the work to write the song that your heart wants you to sing, when you're willing to be an original and step into that, my friends, that's living at 800%. Faith it until you make it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for today. I'm going to head over to Clubhouse, the Clubhouse app. If you don't have it, you can download it. I'm going to head over to Clubhouse, and we are going to chat about this a little bit more. I don't know what just happened over on Facebook. We're going to chat about this a little bit more. If you want to join me over there, you're welcome to do so. If you're watching on replay, we are on Clubhouse until about noon Eastern time, so you can catch us over there for Breakfast with Champions. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. as we do this all over again right here on #Rise and Grind.